How do you do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My name is Jeff, and welcome to Polo Neck Music. Today I'm going to pay tribute to one of my all-time favourite guitarists, Mr. Chet Atkins. So here we go. Chester Burton Atkins, or Chet as he liked to be called, was born in 1924 and passed away in 2001. He was from the American state of Tennessee and grew up on a farm just outside of a small town called Luttrell, which is located in the eastern part of the state. Chet affected a real country drawl throughout his life, and he also spent much of his early years getting down to the serious business of mastering the guitar. When he acquired his first electric guitar and amplifier, he had to travel many kilometres to find an electrical outlet because his family home had no electricity. Anyway, he succeeded in spades and became one of the greatest guitarists of the 20th century. Chet recorded over 75 albums during his career and won numerous Grammy Awards. He was appointed executive in charge of production at RCA Records in Nashville and was credited for creating the Nashville Sound. Aside from doing concert tours and television appearances, he also became one of the most sought-after session guitarists in the Nashville studios. He was very influential in the careers of Roy Orbison, Waylon Jennings, Jerry Reed, and Charlie Pride. He also thrust Dolly Parton onto an unsuspecting public, but we'll forgive him for that. No offence to all of you Dolly Parton fans out there, I'm just kidding. I'm actually a huge fan of Dolly myself, and I firmly believe that she's an incredibly talented and smart lady who deserves every bit of success that she has. In fact, one of my own personal ambitions is to go and visit the Dollywood theme park, which is located very close to Nashville. But getting back to Chet, he played on recording sessions for such well-known artists as Hank Williams, the Everly Brothers, and even Elvis himself. Chet is seen here playing a guitar known as the Gretsch Country Gentleman. He endorsed a number of guitars for the Gretsch and Gibson musical instrument companies. He also worked with Gretsch in designing a few of their guitars as well, but the Country Gentleman was one of his favourites. This guitar is still widely used today by many players and comes in a number of finishes, including dark brown and bright orange. I personally prefer bright orange because I like colours that shout. But if that's the case, then why do I usually wear black? Go figure. Chet has had an enormous influence on countless guitarists for a number of decades. Other famous musicians that can cite his influence who also played Gretsch guitars include George Harrison, Dwayne Eddy, and Brian Setzer. Aside from being one hell of a guitar picker and having a great sense of humour, he was also a wonderful humanitarian who was honoured by various charitable institutions. What I'm going to do for you now is play a Chet Atkins style arrangement of St. Louis Blues. He recorded this version quite early in his career. St. Louis Blues was written by W.C. Handy, who was one of the earliest known blues composers. The song was first published in 1914 and over the last century has been recorded by a multitude of performers including Benny Goodman, Bessie Smith, Louis Armstrong, and getting a bit more up to date, Chuck Berry and George Thorogood. So here it is, the St. Louis Blues. I hope you all enjoyed my little tribute to Chet Atkins today. I'll be back again in 2 weeks from now with another video presentation care of Polo Neck Music. Until then, may blessings and smiles be upon you all. Bye for now. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, then please click on the subscribe button. You may feel free to post comments as well. If you have any questions, then I'll do my best to answer them. Please also find the links to my Facebook and DeviantArt pages in the video description. Thank you all very much for your attention.